vinyl community. Well, I popped into Savers the other day, and sure enough, they had some new stuff in. Mostly, it looks like someone had a little bit of a country collection, and so those were most of what the new records were. I found a little handful here. Not just country, but other things too, but mostly country though. Alright, so let's get down to it. My favorite piece of classical music is Albinoni's Adagio in G minor. And frequently it appears on, I guess because he was kind of the one-hit wonder of the classical era. He's basically just known for that one piece. So frequently, when you do find an album with Albinoni's Adagio in G minor, it has other composers on it as well. So this has Albinoni, Pachelbel, Boccherini, and I haven't heard of that name before. Respighi? Favorite piece of classical music is Albinoni's Adagio in G minor. So, and I think I have it on a different compilation, but yeah, this is a nice clean copy, and it was $1. All right. This next one, not really sure. It just kind of looked interesting to me. It's oh yeah, and it's it's falling out the bottom and everything, but the vinyl itself, I believe, was in very good condition. Anyway, I thought I would pick it up. Just it looked interesting. So it's the Johnny Lewis Trio, The In Crowd. Here you go. Alright, I think this is my second Petula Clark album. So this is The English Sound, starring Petula Clark. Now, it says starring. It makes me wonder, was this a movie? The English Sound? I just don't know. I just don't know. Anyway. Glad to add another one of her albums to my collection. Alright, so now we're into the country. The first couple are some country ladies. So we have some Loretta Lynn. This is Looking Good. And some Crystal Yale. I know that was my first Loretta Lynn, and I'm pretty sure this is my first Crystal Gale. This is When I Dream. Then one of my interests in country music is actual bands, because more often than not in country music it's solo artists. So yeah, I like bands. I like, you know, more of a collaboration, I guess. I don't know. I just like bands. So this is my first Oak Ridge Boys. The Oak Ridge Boys have arrived. So there's that. Now, the next several, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The next 5, out of the remaining 6, they're Kenny Rogers. And let me tell you, his music is kind of hit or miss for me. First of all, Kenny Rogers brings back childhood memories. I think I've mentioned before that my dad listened to country music, or listens to country music, and so, you know, spending time with him, I listened to some country music. And Kenny Rogers was one of the ones he would listen to, in particular The Gambler, you know, that's a classic, of course. But in general, his music is kind of hit or miss for me. But I figured, you know, at $1 a pop, I'll pick him up and check him out. And it's strange, but I actually have a Kenny Rogers connection. So let's just say my niece, or let's put it this way, my niece's grandfather was Kenny Rogers. It's a strange world we live in. I never thought I would say that, but it's true. Okay, so the first one is Kenny Rogers, Love Lifted Me. Then we have Kenny Rogers, The Heart of the Matter. Are there any Kenny Rogers fans out there? I'd like to know. Kenny Rogers, Love Is What We Make It. Huh, previously unreleased master recordings. Interesting. They don't make them like they used to. And the last Kenny Rogers is Eyes That See in the Dark. Yeah, so I'd be interested to hear anyone's thoughts on you know, if they like Kenny Rogers, you know, what they consider a good album and what they consider a bad album, or, you know. Now, I'm pretty eclectic, so it's pretty rare that I don't like something. Although, yeah, there's a lot of bad music out there, but there's a lot of good music. So that's one reason I'm a music addict. Now, all right, so that was it for Kenny Rogers, and this last one is very interesting. First of all, it's another huge name in country music. Yes, George Jones. And this one, it appears, is a duets album. It's called Lady's Choice. So he's singing duets with Deborah Allen, Lacey J. Dalton, Janie Frick, Terry Gibbs, Emmylou Harris, Brenda Lee, Loretta Lynn, Barbara Mandrell, and Leona Williams. So, very interested to hear this one. All right, well, there you go. I am bulking up my country music a little bit, so that's a good thing. Since I've been in the vinyl community these past, I don't know, 2 years. Yeah, I think it's about 2 years now, or at least approaching that. I'm rediscovering genres that kind of I had set aside. Some I had set aside, you know, just recently. Others I had set aside, you know, years ago, like country music. But anyway, like, it's kind of been off and on for me, actually, for country music. But there have been long periods where I have considered myself not a fan of country music, but now I look back and realize how foolish I was, because there's some classic music in the country genre. So, alright, well, there you go. Thank you so much for watching. As always, there's the subscribe button up there. I certainly hope you will subscribe. I'd love to hear your thoughts on my videos. I think they've come a long way since the beginning. But anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Actually, I won't see you, but I will imagine you next time, and keep those tunes spinning, whether it's vinyl or cassettes or CDs, even digital music. Digital music isn't so bad. It's convenient. It's just not as glorious as vinyl. Alright, well, alright, thank you so much.